Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I'm really trying to get these videos out for y'all. I just finished watching Basketball Wives, the Basketball Wives episode. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and get into this shit so I can go watch Real Housewives of Potomac, and I also need to watch Love and Hip Hop. So basically, the episode starts off with Shaunie giving Jennifer a hug. She goes outside to get Evelyn, because as Jennifer was speaking, sorry y'all. So as Jennifer was speaking, Evelyn walked out and slammed the door in the middle of that bitch talking. Shaunie goes out to speak to Evelyn. Evelyn does make a good point when she says that Jennifer being a bitch pretty much doesn't have anything to do with her mother, because her mother, if this is true, I'm assuming that it is, Jennifer's mother was alive and was cancer free when Jennifer said these things. So that has nothing to do. Her mother passing away and having cancer, that has nothing to do with what she said about me and Shanice, because at the time her mother didn't have cancer and she was still alive. Now this is the thing that Evelyn seems to forget. And maybe I just missed the episode last season, or maybe I'm getting my information wrong. But do y'all remember last year when Jennifer and Evelyn first reunited and they sat on the beach and they had a conversation? And I remember Evelyn and Jennifer, or either Evelyn or Jennifer, one of them, saying that they both basically had come to an agreement that they both have done some things, probably said some things. These are not the exact. Oh my God, somebody was calling my phone. I'm trying to get done with this video. They had both said some things. Basically, they had said some things, and you know, now that we're basically on this show again, and we know shit gonna come up, we're gonna let that shit be in the past. Y'all remember them saying some shit like that? This is the thing that Evelyn needs to remember. Evelyn, you treated Jennifer like shit. Let's just be honest. And this is coming from somebody who is an Evelyn fan. Evelyn, Tammy, those are like my two favorites. This is coming from an Evelyn fan. Girl, you treated Jennifer like shit. Hopping on tables, chasing a bitch down the beach. Where were y'all at in Tahiti? Somewhere, I don't remember. Like, Evelyn, you were not the best friend. So why are people acting surprised that Jennifer, because I do believe Jennifer said that, why are people acting surprised that Jennifer said what she said? She had every right to. If a bitch treated me the way that Evelyn treated me, no, I wouldn't, because I don't do my friends like that, even if we beefing. But what I'm saying is, I can understand that. Well, my friends would never jump on no table after me, so bitch, yes, I would. Okay. My friends ain't jump. I ain't never got into. Man, none of my friends ain't never had no situation like Jennifer and Evelyn. I don't know what type of friends y'all have. But basically the point I'm trying to make is, I don't blame Jennifer, or I understand why Jennifer did what she did. Jennifer not a fighter. She not a fighter. She's scary as fuck. She gonna talk a whole bunch of shit, which I don't like, and then she not gonna show up to the reunion, which I definitely don't like. But Jennifer saying the stuff that she said about Evelyn, it was because of the way that Evelyn treated Jennifer. Why are people acting like they don't remember that? Why, Evelyn, are you acting like you don't remember how you did Jennifer? On camera, on top of that. Like, girl, come on. You know why she said what she said. And the truth of the matter is, she didn't say nothing about Shanice. She said something about you being a hoish ass mama. That's what she said. What she said was, you was running the streets and Shanice was at the house paying the bills and taking care of home. That's nothing bad about Shanice. She actually, low-key, if you want to go ahead and just flip, if Jennifer had enough sense, she'll flip it. She was really calling your daughter responsible, okay? And she was calling you a hoe in the street, in running the streets. That's what she said. But for some reason, you feel as though she talked bad about Shanice. No, she talked bad about you being a mother. That's what she talked about. Now, do I believe Jennifer said it? Yeah, I believe that bitch said it. And do I believe you was doing exactly what she said? Yeah, I believe you was doing exactly what she said. And I believe Shanice was at that house by herself, raising herself, paying the bills by herself, with a checkbook. Anyways, Kenny has a stroke. Tammy's in her feelings. Did Kenny beat on Evelyn? I mean Evelyn Tammy. I don't know. I'm asking y'all because I don't remember. They were in an abusive relationship. I'm not. I'm talking about physical because of course there's different types of abusive relationships. But didn't he physically abuse her? I don't know. All I can say is this, and this is not to sound mean. If Kenny did hit on Tammy, I'm not sure. I thought I remember her saying, I may be thinking about somebody else. I don't want to put that out there and it's not. I'm asking. I don't really know if that's true or not. But if Kenny did beat on, there ain't no way a nigga could beat on me, he have a stroke and I be crying. Maybe my heart is made of ice. Oh, he had a stroke. Oh, I hope he all right. That would be my attitude. Anyways, girl. Phoebe is getting a tattoo. She's getting a cancer sign. Her grandfather, she said her grandfather found out he had cancer and 3 weeks later he died. No, Phoebe, I hate to tell you, baby, your grandfather been knowing he had cancer. I don't know for a fact, but your grandfather, in my opinion, I think your grandfather knew he had cancer. He didn't want to tell y'all, like a lot of people do, that he don't want to tell y'all. And 3 weeks before he died, that's when y'all found out. But he probably found out years before that. So anyways, she says that when her grandfather died, it made her angry. Now, ain't this some shit? Now, I have been saying this since you cannot tell people how to deal with death. Now, like I said before about Jennifer, is it true that people get angry when people die? Yes. Do you know how many people have turned to hoeing, turned to drugs, have killed themselves because of somebody that they love dying? A lot of people. Some people don't know how to deal with death. That doesn't mean that that gives you a license to go around and treat people like shit. Like I said about Jennifer. Is it true that Jennifer probably was going through about her mother dying 3 years later? Yes. Everybody deals with death differently. With that being said, that don't mean that you're not going to get the shit slapped out of you. Because yes, while people understand that you are going through it and times are hard for you, that don't mean you can go around treat people like shit, cussing people out and thinking they're not gonna backhand your ass. You see what I'm saying? So again, just because somebody dies that you love, that doesn't mean that you can walk out your door because you going through it, because you sad, because your mama done died, or grandmama done died, or grandfather done died, and that means that you think that you can treat people like shit and them not say nothing to you. Because while I might not say nothing to you, bitch, Keisha might slap the shit out of you and then give you a hug. I'm sorry, girl, you shouldn't have been talking to me like that. So all I'm trying to say is, the same way Phoebe says she got her grandfather dying made her angry, and then Evelyn had to say, well, girl, we don't want you to turn like Jennifer. That shit happens. And then for Phoebe to turn her nose up, did y'all see how Phoebe turned her nose up? Phoebe already getting on my nerve. I just said I was gonna like that bitch last week. You see how Phoebe turned her nose up like, ugh. Like, you pretty much just said you did the same thing that Jennifer did. Everybody handles death differently. Handles death differently. Like, you can't say just because you want to act a certain way that means that Jennifer shouldn't act this way. Or shouldn't feel this way. Now, no, she should not act that way. But she probably feels a certain way about her mother dying. Anyways, child. Malaysia, CC, OG, and Jackie, they meet up for drinks. Malaysia's ponytail is amazing. I loved her ponytail, loved everything about it. CC looks amazing. I don't know. I like OG. I just don't like the way she dressed. I changed my mind that fast. I said last week that OG look a whole lot better. She do, but she still look a mess. How you look a whole lot better and still look a mess? Like, girl, OG. OG cannot dress. OG cannot dress. Anyways, yeah. Even with that little confessional look with the little thing in the front with the girl, OG, no, that is not made, no. Anyways, this is what, okay, because y'all see I'm trying to really get to the drama. CeCe is doing what a lot of people do. I'm sorry. A lot of us do this. We say we're over a situation. Like, for example, you know how like you would tell your family or your close friends or somebody like, yeah, I'm over it, we good. But then you go talk to your other friend and be like, yeah, that bitch, I'm still pissed off about it. You still pissed off about it? That's pretty much what CeCe is doing. But CeCe does give, I'm not gonna lie, CeCe give me white woman tease. CeCe, like, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, yeah, because I want to rap all about, we're going to put all about that OG Kirsten, CeCe stuff in one little thing. Evelyn, she meets up with Jackie. She's about to start a skincare line. What does she call it? CBD line? CDB? I don't know. CBD? Skincare line, basically. I think it's weird how her and Jennifer, how her and Evelyn, how her and Jackie are just the best of friends. Like, Jackie talked about your daughter, Evelyn. That's talking about somebody's children. When somebody calls your child a build-a-hoe, that's talking about your child, okay? What Jennifer did was talking about your motherhood, girl. It's a big-ass difference, okay? Jennifer called you a hoe. Jackie called Shanice a hoe. That's the part that make me believe Evelyn is low-key a little bit fake too, because Evelyn, there's no way you can do all the shit that you did last year, beating on trash cans, kicking your shoes off, running around security, and girl, the same bitch you called your daughter a build-a-hoe, girl, you inviting her out to go shopping for skincare. What? Girl, I wish I fucking would. Anyways, Jennifer and Kristen meet up. I don't know why Jennifer still fuck with Kristen. Like, I would never fuck with a bitch like Kristen. Kristen is trifling. Kristen has no loyalty to anybody, but probably except her husband. Kristen, just like OG said in that confessional, Kristen pretty much threw everybody under the bus to get close to the it girls, which is Shani. Even at the beginning of this season, Kristen, you and Jennifer are supposed to be good Judies, and then you run and tell Shani the first chance you get about what Jennifer said. Now, did Jennifer say it? Yes. But why did you feel the need to go carry that bone about something that your good girlfriend told you? Last year, you took Jennifer's side over CeCe's side. Girl, I just don't trust Kristen. Anyway, I don't know why Jennifer still fuck with Kristen. I guess they're the same bitch. I guess. I don't know. OG goes to see Jackie at her apartment. I love that view in Jackie's apartment. I love a view like, I'm real big on views like that. That's why, like, if I ever got some money, like, I would have to move to, like, I don't know, somewhere with a gorgeous view. Like, I love the views in Los Angeles. I love the view, like, yeah, Los Angeles. Like, I would love to live in Los Angeles and just look at the lights from my house. Oh, that's why I love going to Las Vegas, because, like, if you get you a good hotel with a good, I just love looking at the city lights at nighttime. I can literally just sit in front of my window at night with a drink and just look outside. I love it. Anyways, they're doing some type of cast on OG's ass, whatever. One thing I've noticed that everybody has been saying is that Jackie has been different. Jackie has been different, yes, but Jackie has been different also because that bitch not drinking her alcohol no more. Remember when Jackie was promoting the shit out of her liquor line? Have y'all noticed that ever since Jackie stopped drinking that brown shit, Jackie done calmed down a lot? Girl. Ooh, Tammy goes to a hypnosis session. She falls asleep. It's funny as fuck. When she wake up, she like this. Okay, I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty, bitch. OG says Kristen is fake. Okay, let's get to this party, bitch. Okay. OG don't like Kristen. CeCe is a white woman. CeCe is I will say this much. CeCe is the definition of a bitch throwing a rock and hide her hands. Like I say, I ain't never been no bitch like that. I'm the bitch that's gonna throw a rock, and when you turn your back, I'm picking up another one to throw it at your ass. Bitch, my hands ain't gonna be hidden. If anything, they're gonna be down on the ground trying to pick up another one because I'm trying to knock the fuck out of you. That's what I'm trying to do, okay? But CeCe, she gives me straight up throw a rock and hide her hands and act like she don't know where the rock came from. A lot of people have been saying that Cece has been pulling the strings with OG, and I kind of disagree with a lot of y'all. OG ain't stupid. OG ain't no dummy. Do y'all see how as soon as OG got a chance to say Cece told me, she said Cece told me? OG don't like Kristen. Cece don't like Kristen. If OG never spoke to Cece again, she wouldn't care. The only thing OG was worried about was making sure that Kristen had egg on her face. Really and truly, on some real shit, y'all, I had to rewind that scene a couple of times because I was trying to figure out how did that go from 0 to 100. Like, literally, Kristen walked over, and in 2 seconds, OG was cussing Kristen out. Girl! Now, unless it was an editing of the bit of that part, I was trying to figure out how did that go from Cece to OG talking, so Kristen walking over there, to OG calling her a fake ass bitch. It really went from boom to boom. OG been wanting to put her foot on Kristen's neck. She been wanting to spill this tea. So as much as people want to say that OG was a puppet master. That Cece was a puppet master of OG. How y'all know that OG wasn't the puppet master of Cece? And she got the information she needed to make sure she set shit off. She set shit off. You see what I'm saying? I think sometimes it's easy to point and say, oh, so-and-so used you because of this. But how you know that OG didn't use Cece to get the information? How you know she wasn't like, girl, so what's going on? Because sometimes you can finesse people. Hey, girl, what's going on with you and Byron and Kirk and Kristen? I want to call her Kirsten so bad. And Kristen, oh, you and Kristen good? Oh, so what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's ways you can get information and then use it against somebody who's an enemy. I don't think it was easy as just Cece, mind fucking OG to do her dirty work. I feel like OG wanted some tea on Kristen, and she got it. And that's all she wanted. So, girl, OG keeps calling. I think I figured out what OG was saying. OG kept calling Kristen Carter. This is... Girl, and I had to rewind that part like 15 times. I thought that OG was saying that Kristen's daughter wasn't her husband's child. That's what I thought the bitch was saying at first. Like, bitch, what? And then I realized that that's what my messy ass wanted to hear. Then I realized she was saying that Thomas wasn't Byron's son. I think the reason why she was calling her Kristen Carter is because Thomas probably didn't legally adopt Thomas. And so Thomas's real name isn't Scott. His last name is probably not Scott. You see what I'm saying? Because legally, he didn't adopt him. So I think that's why she's calling him Kristen. I think that's why she's calling Kristen Carter. Like, but you're not even on Scott. Because Byron didn't even adopt him legally. He raised him, but he didn't adopt him. That's why I think she was calling her Kristen Carter. Kristen ain't about that life on some real shit. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, as much as I love OG and as much as I love OG's about that shit, girl, ain't no way in hell that OG would have said some shit like... Ain't no way OG would have said some shit like that to me and that drink wouldn't have been all in her goddamn face. I would have did her just like Eric did Jennifer. Baby, next thing you know, baby, as soon as OG would have said that shit, you see what Kirsten did? This her drink. Set her drink down. Bitch, that drink would have been like, pow! Bitch, no, you not. No, you not. Man, Kirsten would have told, OG would have told that whole building up. Now, OG, Kristen ain't but a, Kristen and Cece just alike. They both white women. Kristen did all that running back and forth, stopping in her dead track. 15 people trying to hold you. Girl, you ain't trying to do nothing, Kristen. Because if you was really trying to do something, you would have hit OG in her fucking face with that cup of alcohol. Because best believe, you would have hit her with that cup of alcohol in your hand, you would have blinded that bitch for at least 3 to 4 seconds. That's a long time to get to a bitch and start windmilling them to death, okay? Hit somebody in the face with some alcohol. They're gonna be like this for at least 5 seconds. But that's enough time to get across the room and start windmilling that bitch. Okay? Down. Shani talking about you don't expose people family. But I remember last year, wasn't it Evelyn? When y'all was bringing that book on that Takiri wrote about Jackie, and you didn't have no problem with Evelyn bringing that book, reading sections out of the book on the show. But now all of a sudden you don't expose people family. Shawnee's a fake ass bitch too. Shawny is fake as fuck. All of hoes fake. Shawny fake too. Anyways, that was pretty much it. Like I said, I don't think that OG is as much as a puppet as people are trying to make it seem. I think that OG sought out to do what she did, which was get some tea on Kristen and to expose Kristen. Like she said, you a fake ass bitch. You borrow CeCe's clothes. You borrow her shoes. Basically, from what I get from it, Kristen husband ain't got no money. Or he ain't got enough. They ain't got enough money to keep up with the likes of the Malaysias and the Evelyns and the CeCe's. That's why she has to borrow the clothes and shoes to try to fit in with the Chanels and the Versace's and the Valentinos and the YSLs. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, girl, this is what I think too. I think that a lot of people are coming for CeCe, but I'm telling y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I think Byron is behind all of this. I think all the stuff that CeCe is doing, she has the okay from Byron. CeCe ain't saying none of this shit, and Byron don't know about it. I can guarantee you that. Byron behind. That's why Byron says Kristen is disposable. That's why CeCe pretty much probably is going to treat. That's why she doesn't really too much care if she has a relationship with Kristen or not, because Byron has already let it be known that I don't give a fuck about the bitch anyways. And truth be told, I don't think Byron gave a shit about Kristen from the get-go. I don't think he's ever cared for Kristen at all. I think that CeCe has been the one to expose the fact that Byron doesn't care for Kristen. And I definitely don't think he cares for her now since Kristen told the truth about Byron not coming to see his grandchild. Because he don't like Kristen. He ain't been liking Kristen. Now, people are trying to act like, oh, we never had these issues until CeCe walked in the picture. Probably so, but y'all probably didn't have these issues because CeCe started letting it be known that Byron basically didn't give a fuck about your wife, Thomas. Which is kind of fucked up a little bit, because at the end of the day, like, you would think that a grown-ass man the age of Byron, instead of him getting on a TV and acting the way that he's acting, he would try to at least reach out and say, hey, we need to fix this, blah, 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 blah. But he don't do that. Well, you know what he do? He go on TV and then say, I don't give a fuck about that bitch, she can go, because that ain't my family anyways. Anyways, I think Byron behind all of this, but for some reason, people don't want to believe that Byron is behind the shit, but Byron is behind. CeCe ain't doing shit that Byron ain't told her she could do. Straight up. Anyways, I gotta go. I need to watch Real Housewives of Potomac. Bye, y'all.